जय श्री माता जी। Let us all bow down to Shri Mataji. Raise our Mother Kundalini and put Bandhan. Shri Ganesh Mantra. Let us start with balancing our left channel. Right hand towards Mother Earth. Shimataji, kindly balance our left channel. Shimataji, kindly take away all the lethargy and the thoughts of the past from our left channel into the earth element. Now let us balance our right channel. Shrimataji, kindly bless us with a strong right channel. Shrimataji, kindly help us to take away all the excessive heat on our right channel into the earth, into the ether element. Both hands in our lap, and let us bring our attention in our Sahasrara. In this state, let us listen to Shimataji's speech.
Italians are known for their art. They make beautiful things, but they cannot because they have to pay so much taxation. Only the designers, they make the money. Designers make the money, befooling everybody. They befool people so much. Once my husband went to Cairo and brought one scarf for me. So he said, "This is designers." I said, "This looks Indian to me. This is an Indian thing." And surprisingly, in the corner it was written, "Made in India." He paid 25 pounds for that. In India you can get it for 2 pounds. So this is another thing, is to run a race of eliteness. You see, this one was bought by my son-in-law. I said, what is so special? This is very great, you know. I didn't know what was so special about the spectacles. So, I went to one shop in America and they all started saying, Madam, Madam, Madam. I said, what is so madam about me? Why are they calling me madam? Oh, you don't know? He said, this is Kartiye. I said, who is this Kartiye? So I'm going to put Kartikeya against him. All such stupid ideas. You see, and then they bought me the watch was, what was that watch? Patek Philippe. Patek Philippe. That watch they brought for me. And it would not run in time. I said, what is this? Never keeps the time, is always out of time. My vibrations must be trying some tricks. So I gave it to one of them. I said, Baba, show this to the Patek Philips. That was Matthias was here. This will hit their ego, mother, very much. I said, why? Because they think they are the best. I said, whatever it is, tell them, you change it, it doesn't keep to time. Then I asked my daughter to have it. I said, Baba, I can't make, I don't know why. Maybe I will have something simple. It's better. That too again turned out to be designers. They are now, most of these designers are in jail. And some of them met me when I was coming from Russia. They are absolutely useless people, you know. They take out some idea and sell it for a high price. And if you are a fool, you go and buy that. Did you notice that this is Cartier? For Saj Yogis are simple people. Now this is the thing is that these are also mafias. I tell you, these are also mafias. And these mafias are exploiting. You have written it in my book also, if you read it, how these entrepreneurs are trying to befool you. You wear simple dress, simple from handmade, will be much better than to wear something that makes you look like something out of the blue. And there is no need, because it is just satisfying your ego. Some people have a habit, as soon as, say, I have, supposing, some dinner set, may not be good, they'll come and see the back of the dinner plate. From where did you get it? I don't know. Don't know? No, this was, I think somebody gave me, I don't know. No, you better find out, because very nice. Next day they'll go around the whole place to find out if they can get the same dinner. And Saj Yoga is just the opposite. I tell you, you depend on Saj Yoga. Once my husband liked one tea set. So you know, London has huge big stores. Some of them are really horrid. I went there, Bapre Bap, we walked through so many. They said, all right, we promise after 6 months. Another said 7 months. Another said 8 months. You give us the order. So I gave up the idea. Then CP said, what has happened to their factories? I said, they don't have anything, they are exporting. Then I went to Australia, you'll be amazed. And there, for a special price, just for propagating, they had put these tea sets there. Imagine, in Australia, and I got it for the half price. So if you don't have greed, you get what you want just there. Just there you get it. But if you have greed, then God makes you dance. All right? That is what is so simple as that. Whatever you want, you can get it if you don't have greed about it. That's such an enslaving thing within us that we have greed. I mean, I can give you 1001 examples of that. 1001. That if you don't ask for anything, if you don't desire for anything, you get what you need. Whatever you need, you get. But if you go on desiring, then go mad after it. Go there, get this, and get lost. And then the thing also gets lost. That's why it is said, better try to develop a detachment. It's all right. If it is there, very good. If it is not there, doesn't matter. Then you will be surprised, your attention will be so subtle. Now, none of you, I think, have seen these beautiful flowers. What are there? The beautiful embroidery that is there. The way they have done this. Now, can you tell me how many there are hands in this one? 14. 28. This side 14, this side 14. I mean, inclusive of all these other things. So you don't notice anything. And your attention becomes Mahamaya, they say then the Mahamaya. This is no explanation. Your attention, if it is clear, is simple, you can see the thing clearly. And with that attention, only that attention yourself, takes you to the right place where you have to go, you get the right thing, what you want to buy. Can you tell me these carpets are from where? They are mostly from Russia. I went to Russia and I saw this carpet factory. They have no sense of export also. So I told them that, how much will a carpet cost? Doctor knows. They said only $20. I said, Baba, $20 for carpet. So I told doctor, now what to do? We have to buy many. I said, how much for export? $200. I said, in India, the other way around, if you have to export something, then the price is less. I said, all right. So we must think of the solution because I need it. So I asked about 20 Sahajogis to go and buy each one. 2 Russians they give for $20. I said, all right, you bring this. So you should go in for solutions and not for problems. Greed is a problem. Greed is a problem. How to get rid of the greed is the point. And to get rid of the greed is that if I buy something, for whom should I buy this one? For whom should I buy? This will be all right for another friend of mine. Like that. If you train your mind on these lines, not for yourself but for others, then you will be amazed, this greed will run away and you will have joy. As you want to give me things, I understand that. I also want to give you. In the same way, think of all others, they are all brothers and sisters. From other countries, make friends with other countries. If giving is there, then this greed goes away. And you get what you want. The very simple mantra is surprising. So far, with all the miracles, we don't understand that whatever we need also be provided for. But you must need it, not for stupid collection of things. This was a very, very good thing, acted very well I enjoyed it thoroughly, the Swiss bank laundering. I know my country suffers from it. Now the another drama which was done by the English shows it's a Pilgrim's Progress is an old, quite an old drama which I have read long time back. But this is the real pilgrims. They have shown how a seeker goes into wrong ways, methods, and throughout they are very nicely brought in how even a Saj Yogi, while rising, falls into different pits. So it's a very good thing for you to know that if you are Saj Yogis, you should be very careful. And you should see that you don't fall into these pits and ultimately the ego and superego. In the West, the problem is more of ego, not of superego. And for ego, to accept that you have ego is the only way. And then it will drop out. If you know there is ego, ego will drop out. The simple thing is to know that you have ego. Ego of something. People have ego of any nonsense, you know. There was one lady very proud and egoistical. So I asked about her, what is the matter with her? Because she knows how to make dolls. Right? That should give you ego or what? I didn't understand that part. But this is what it is. Even for small things, people have ego. And all this designing and all that is based on your stupid ego, which makes you buy all these things to show off your ego. So try to be humble. Humble and try to understand that all these worldly things, we are not going to take them with us. They are going to lie down. I am not saying you renounce. I am not saying you take sannyas. But you should know that the value of these things is nothing compared to you. When ego comes, this idiocy coming. You think by wearing something great, you are very much influence others. You may. But those who are influenced are another set of fools, I must. Once I was wearing a ring and I went to shopping in one of the places. And they were so respectful to me. I said, suddenly the shopkeepers, they never respect me because I'm an Indian. What has happened? So I had gone to a shop where the lady was known to me. She said, may I ask you, is this real? I said, what do you mean real? Is it a real emerald? Yes, yes. Very old for my family. Ah. So your family very rich? No, no. It was from my forefathers. I am just wearing that. My God, if it is real, what will be the price? I said, how will I know? It was bought long time back. I don't know the price. No, can you get me one? I said, why do you want to have it? You can have this one if you like. Like that, you know, a small thing makes them so that you are so great. It's not. What is the greatest thing in us is our spirit. It's the spirit that we have. And we should know that we should be proud of it, that we have got the spirit within us. And if you become proud, then you will not do nonsensical things. You are people who are all realized souls. And already you have crossed over this pilgrim's stage. You are much above that. Now, the greatest thing is to know that we are spiritual people. And as spiritual people, you even dominate me in a way. If you all desire for something, I can't get over it. I have to accept. I have to keep you pleased. Many things I'm doing just because you want it. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter to me because nothing comes over my head. So it's all right, whatever children want, let them do. But the one point is this ego has to be really under control. There's one little more point I want to tell you, because tomorrow I may not be able to say in Navratri, you see, I am bound by other things. Is this: I wanted to talk to people who are married in Sahaja, especially to the ladies. I think some of them are extremely dominating and stupid. What is marriage? Marriage is honeymoon, as they call it. Honey is the essence, and moon is the peace. Now, if the women are quarrelsome, fighting, sarcastic, it is absolutely a hell for man. Instead of there, if woman knows the essence, the honey, she should know how to please the husband, to bring peace in the family. Now, some of the husbands are drunkards or anything, not in Sahaja. What pleases the husband? You see, in a way, it's a trick. It's a trick of a realized soul. How to please others. What do we do to our husbands? Do we try to please? First of all, find out what he likes. My husband, I would say, is gone away, thank God. He used to say you shouldn't wear any flower in your head. But in Maharashtra, all the married women are supposed to wear flowers. Since that day, I have never worn any flower in my head. It's all right, doesn't matter. He didn't know what I was. So he said, don't wear any flowers, I don't. Then he said, you must wear bangles, because he comes from a very traditional family. All my life I have worn bangles. It pleases him, what's the matter? Little things you do just to please him. Then he also starts thinking, what should I do for my wife? But first it must start from woman, not from man. Because women are responsible for the society. In the Western culture, they are not told what is their job is. Man's job is economics, politics, money earning. They have made a mess out of it, I agree with you. Quite a big mess. But your job is to make the society. And to make the society, first you must know how to keep children pleased, how to keep your husband pleased, how to help with those. On the contrary, if you try all the time to dominate, that's not your job to dominate at all. Your job is to neutralize his domination by simple things. I'll give you an example. Thank God he's not here. He knows I am very clever in certain things. In his office, he had a gentleman. I never used to interfere with his office. But there was one gentleman, good one, who gave up his organization and joined another one. Because it was a private one, he was getting more money, so he joined it. But there he found it was horrible. So he wanted to come back to shipping corporation. But my husband is very particular about rules, regulations. He said, no, now I won't have you, I don't want to see your face. Get out, this thing, that. So he came to me. Normally I never interfere. He came to me and he said, if you tell him, he might listen. I said, no, if I tell him, he will never listen. But I know how to do it. So I told him that this gentleman came to see me. So he's come to the right person. Now, are you going to trouble me about it? No, not me. But just think why he came to me. He said, why? Because he thinks I am more generous than you are. Immediately, this competition. And that fellow got the job. He was a great friend of his. Even in London, he was helping him a lot. So when we think that we have to control our husband, it's better to do it in a very simple way. Only on fundamentals you can put down your foot. Otherwise, for small, small things, if you go on dominating your husband, I tell you, you will miss the point. You are married for stupidity or for honeymoon. And in the West, especially in Italy, we have had very bad experience of women. English also, I must say. English girls also have given me a lot of trouble. I mean, they are banned now. Because why can't help it? One girl from Shillong, she was married to somebody in, sit down. She was married to somebody in USA. Imagine from that horrible Shillong, where there's every day at least 30 murders, she got such a good chance to go to USA. Of course, USA is also not a very great place, but she started behaving as if she is a childish person and talking to him in such a manner. He told me, Mother, she is a sadist. Whenever I telephone to her, she talks to me in such a sarcastic manner, and this and that I am surprised. I said, a lady from Shillong? Can't believe it. Then he told me what she talked to him and how she talked to him. I was amazed. I mean, no man would be happy to hear all these things. But she thought she was very friendly and she was joking or something like that. This doesn't work out in marriage. Man doesn't want a wife to be on the horse and beating with a whip. Why has he married? For the happiness, for the joy, for the sweetness of home. It's a very important thing I wanted to talk, because so many of women are thinking that they are something great. Some of them have some money, some of them have some jobs. But first job is to keep the society very happy, and to keep your husband happy is the first job. If a woman cannot keep the husband happy, she is no good for us. She is no good surgeon. This is a place like a man who is working in the office. He has to keep his boss pleased. If he doesn't please his boss, he is useless, he is thrown out of. In the same way, a woman has to think about the husband in a very kindly manner, because this is her job. This is why she is married. Otherwise, she should not marry. She can do what she likes. It's a difficult thing to convince anyone, because you see, men are right-sided, they are hot-tempered. But I have told you just now how to capture their anger. I have seen also in the films, you see, all romantic scenes going on. It never happens. There's nobody is like that. You see, it's all absurd things you see. So you expect them to be Clark Gable or somebody. It's not. You have to love. You have to take your husband into your heart first. This is your duty. Otherwise, what else are you doing?
Mantras.
त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री महालक्ष्मी महासरस्वती महाकाली त्रिगुणात्मिका कुण्डलिनी साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः। ॐ त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री कल्की साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः। ॐ त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री कल्की साक्षात् श्री सहस्रार स्वामिनी मोक्षप्रदायिनी माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः।
Thank you, Shamataji, for this beautiful morning meditation. Let us all bow down to Shamataji, raise our Mother Kundalini, and put Bandhan. Let us all meet again tomorrow morning, same time. Jai Shri Mataji.